Hello everyone, I'm Marcelo Zwanko, a tech lead and blockchain engineer here at Agulite. Now you are here because you indicated interest to be part of the blockchain and Web3 development learning space. I'll be taking us through what it really means and what you'll be expecting to get from the learning space. Now, Agulite itself, we are trying as much as possible to cover the whole of Nigeria. We started by working with tech communities and tech hubs around the country to bring Web3 and blockchain development to individuals that want either to transition or are currently in the Web3 space. Now, we know that blockchain development is a full 1 year or 2 years program, but we try as much as possible to create a concise learning space where you can actually start and get on your foot. So we designed a 3 months project-driven intensive dive into blockchain development with the aim of accelerating individuals that are either getting into the space or either currently are Web2 developers. Yes, it's a continuous learning process, but the first 3 months is designed to get you off your foot. Now, going forward, because of our closeness with some of our partners, they have indicated interest to either develop or work with blockchain developers. So they are sponsoring the first 30 individuals that are going to make it through the screening stage. So either as to subsidize their funds that is required to actually go through the learning space. Now, more details on this as we go down the presentation. Now, the benefits of the program are as follows. Yes, it is a continuous learning space, but we designed a 3 months fast-paced learning process where you start and get off your foot. And then, yes, you're going to have a weekly section with experts. We designed it such that you have weekly sections Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But in the beginning stage, you're going to have Wednesdays and Friday sections with your experts for debugging, for project evaluation, as well as collaboration with your team. And then we designed in such a way that you're going to work with real life projects, starting from the basic working with smart contracts down to NFC marketplaces, even working on DAOs, even advanced smart contracts, going forward to working with after Solidity, working with Rust and Substrate. Now, if some of these things sound a little bit foreign to you, don't worry. Once you get on the learning space, most of these things will be simplified and made easy for everybody. Now, going forward, like we said, this is going to be fast-paced, learning by doing. That's one of our motto. We try as much as possible to create a structure where there are workshops, peer-to-peer learning, professional developments, and even throw you deep into the ends of working as interns. Try as much as possible to get your internship while you are going through the programs. Now, this is a snapshot of what you will be expecting from the program. Starting from the basics of blockchain development, you're going to understand how blockchain work, the architecture of blockchain development. We are starting with Solidity, which is the most popular blockchain development programming language out there. You start with mini projects around Remix. You work with popular tools like EtherJS, Hardhat. We will integrate a lot of smart contracts. And the added bonus is whether you are starting as a Web2 developer or transitioning, you're going to be working with popular frameworks like React and East framework like Next.js to either integrate the smart contract or create awesome projects around Web3 development. We'll now go a little bit deeper by working on some DeFi. You're going to work on smart contracts that integrate with Aave. Aave is a very popular lending and borrowing protocol. You're going to work on NFT marketplaces. We go a little bit more advanced, working on upgradable smart contracts. You're going to work on DAOs. And then with time, after the first 3 months, like we say, is a continuous learning environment. You are going to work on advanced concepts like going down to the runtime and consensus runtime mechanism using substrate and Rust. That is advanced after the first 3 months. Now, for the resources you'll be using for the learning space, now we believe in not reinventing the wheel. We are going to be working with proven resources from companies like Chainlink and other popular Web3 industries like Web3 Foundation. These are people that are backing the popular framework Polkadot. We're going to get resources, gather resources, and that is where you're going to dive in and learn from. Okay, now weekly section with experts, very, very important. We believe that the gap between you learning on your own and actually advancing quickly is to work with someone that is already in the Eastern industry and has established themselves. That is why every individual or group of individuals, yes, you're going to be paired with your colleagues, you're also going to be paired with an expert that is going to help you with debugging, help you with working on advanced project setups and the works around it. Now, the sections are around Monday, Fridays, and Wednesday, but depending on how you agree with your experts, your assigned experts, you're going to be working and growing as blockchain engineers. Now, going forward, I think you've already met me. Now, other experts will actually be coming on board. But for the first starting engineers, they're going to work with blockchain experts like myself, Marcelo Zwanko. I'm going to also work with Chigozie Foji, who is also another expert and a mentor of mine, and another invited guest to actually walk us through some of the advanced concept of blockchain development. I myself, am Marcelo Zwanko. I've been in the industry for like 4 plus years now. And as a blockchain engineer, I've worked on advanced projects, including Aave-based projects, NFT projects, DAO. And we are currently working on a learning space that is going to take this. I believe that individuals can only get better when you create as much smart individuals as much as yourself. So that is why I'm into this space, creating as much blockchain engineers, smart blockchain engineers around me as possible. Now, you're going to be working on real life projects. And an additional kicker to this is that while you're working on this project, it is going to be automated and actually compiled as a resume to give you an advantage and edge in the industry. Yes, it's a long process. We are not guaranteeing that. We're not saying that after the first 3 months, you're going to be the best in the industry. But because of the structure of the project and the structure of the program, we try as much as possible to force everybody to work on as much real life project as possible to get you running. And I'll try to show that you are actually solving problems with most of these things being presented, showing by evidence. Yeah. Now, it is a continuous learning space. Individuals that you are going to meet during the program are more like going to be your brothers and partners for life because the space, Web3 space and blockchain space is fast growing and evolving. And we encourage every single individual working with their colleague to keep in touch and grow as a community. That is why we are going ahead to create a learning space where you can always grow with whoever you meet and actually work with within the learning space. Now, for the blockchain development learning space, the initial concept and everything was designed to cost 150,000 naira per month. Now, because we are working with Limpact and they themselves, we will give a little intro about Limpact. Limpact is a Web3 and blockchain development application or project company. Now, they take in projects, they work on smart contract auditing, advanced blockchain projects. Now, they have deemed it fit to actually develop more blockchain developers within the country. They have been working with people outside the country, but they want to actually develop more people within the country. Now, they are actually awarding a scholarship for first 30 individuals, subsidizing the fee for 150,000 naira per month to 45,000 naira per month. Now, going forward, what we decide to do is that any individual that has made it through the screening stage and decides to start working with us is only going to make a commitment fee of 45,000 naira per month. And if you decide to pay for the first 3 months, you are going to have a discount of 11%, only paying 120,000 naira for the 3 months. Now, let's not get it twisted. If you don't get into the first 30 individuals, we are looking to work with the first 30 individuals to actually convince Impact and other partners to actually sponsor more individuals. So after the first month, we are looking to bring in and extend, meaning that our next cohort is going to accept 90 individuals. Next cohort, which is the upper month, is going to accept 120, and we gradually expand the number of individuals that is being accepted one at a time. Now, this is only going to be as a result of the evidence and the success of the first 30 individual. That is why the program is designed such that you have no room to fail. Yes, we are going to push a lot on you guys, but you are going to be supported from A to Z. Now, if there are any questions or confusions on how you can get on the program, if there are any questions on additional details around the program, you can reach out to us here at Agulite. The same number actually applies for our WhatsApp. Whenever you chat anybody, let's say 23/7, we don't say 24/7, but whenever you chat someone, as soon as possible, one of our customer care will actually respond to you. Furthermore, you can actually send emails to info@agulite.com, or you can reach out to us via all our channels, including our website, agulite.com. Now, I believe that this is a very straightforward explanation of what you have to experience. If there's any question, you can reach out to myself, Marcelo Zwanko. I'm always active on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me, and I will very, very much give shed more light on this. You can also reach out to any other person within the company. I believe everybody that's working with the company is also active on LinkedIn. Thank you, and I hope to see you guys on the learning space. Bye.